A large-scale failure in YouTube's operation in Russia occurred on the night of August the 1st, the day before the head of the State Duma Committee on Information Policy, Alexander Hinstein, announced in his Telegram channel that YouTube would be further slowed down to 70% of its normal speed. According to him, this is a forced step aimed at the Resources Administration. They say that this is how they want to force it to obey Russian laws.
The wider task for the Russian government is not to just cut the informational link to the West or to opposition, but the entire cultural link. And so YouTube does bring a bunch of opposition voices to Russia, but realistically, those who do want to listen to oppositionary voices, they'll find a way. If they did find a way 30, 40 years ago in Soviet Union, they certainly can find a way now. And we know that in China, you can find information if you really want to, even though Chinese government went far longer way in isolating the internet.
Restricting access to YouTube reduces people's potential for education and contributes to the development of bad information habits. After all, political videos in the Russian language segment of YouTube account for no more than 5% of views. The rest is entertainment and educational content.
Well, for me, it is also an educational platform to listen to something about psychology, some interesting stories, interviews. So for me, it will be a problem because it will limit, let's say, my hobby, pastime and some knowledge.
Russians have begun to massively refuse the services of providers due to the slowdown of YouTube. More than 135 regional internet providers have already reported this.
Due to the absence of official statements in the media and published regulatory legal acts on this issue, operators cannot explain to users the reasons for the measures taken. In this regard, Rostelestat asks the Ministry of Digital Development and Roskomnadzor to provide an explanation as well as to disseminate information about the reasons for the slowdown in the speed of YouTube. From the publication by the Moscow Times.
Google's contextual advertising service will completely wind down its activities in the Russian segment of the internet and disable user accounts from the Federation. Content creators and bloggers from Russia have received corresponding notifications.
We are deactivating all AdSense accounts with Russia as their country of location. This means that you will no longer be able to receive monetization income through these accounts. Earnings for July will be paid between August 21st and August 26th, unless the account has paused payments and the payment thresholds have been met. From a message from the Google Payments team.
The Kremlin-controlled VK Corporation has begun developing a new so-called national messenger to replace WhatsApp, which Russian authorities may block this autumn. According to Verstka sources, the messenger for Russians is planned to be developed based on the existing TamTam. Russian users are also complaining about problems with the Signal messenger. It cannot be opened without a VPN or bypass mode.
Russians who need to receive information not only from official sources have long been familiar with VPN, Tor and other services. Even pensioners are already literally helping each other to establish services to bypass blocking. I think there is an influence of the Soviet Union here when people still found ways to get banned content then.
Access limitations for YouTube could be overcome by using a specialized VPN service, and downloads of such applications have already skyrocketed in Russia, according to official data on application stores for smartphones. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Yulia Bil, UATV News.